Hello, Internet. Happy Thanksgiving and welcome to the latest episode, episode 4 of LonsTV. Today, I want to talk about Thanksgiving. I'm going to review the Thanksgiving meal. That will be our theme topic today. I am off to Orange County in just a few minutes here. I'm going to celebrate with my girlfriend, Danielle. We're going to go down and visit my mom and my brother and my grandparents and my mom's boyfriend and his family. And then we're going to come back up to LA, and Danielle's friends have a annual, friends Thanksgiving party celebration for people who aren't from around here, and we're going to go hang out with them at that one as well. So Matt and Chad, see you later on today, and that's going to be a lot of fun. So I think this is a big positive. When you live in LA, everybody has multiple Thanksgivings who stays in town. Nobody's just going like, oh, I'm going to my parents' place. Everybody's like comes from broken homes and has like 3 different groups of friends who are LA transplants who are having their own meal. And it's great because you never have to stay at a Thanksgiving celebration you're not enjoying. All the time growing up, there was like one Thanksgiving. It was my family's Thanksgiving, and I had to go at like 2:30 in the afternoon, and then I'm there until the end of the night just drinking and, sitting around with my extended family, and everybody's conversing and sort of like trying not to fart. And that would be Thanksgiving, and that's it. And you couldn't at like 7:30 be like, well, folks, it's been great. Thanks for the pie. Heading out, because it's like, where the hell are you going? This is Thanksgiving. Your whole family's here. Now it's terrific. You can go, you can spend 2-3 hours, kibitz, chit-chat, whatever, and then like, oh, geez, we got to get to Aunt B's across town, so I'll see you guys later. And I think that's terrific. I think that's the way all holidays should be. There should never be this expectation you have to be in one place. It should always be, well, I've got 8 different Christmas plans, and like, let me see where the day takes me. I think that's a lot better. The one other thought, well, I have a couple other thoughts. Moving on to the meal itself, the Thanksgiving meal. I think my number one gripe, my complaint about it would be that it doesn't feel special enough to eat turkey. We always try to dress it up, and it's, but you get like a big bird, and you do stuffing, and, we make a lot of ceremony around it, but it's turkey. I mean, especially now, you eat turkey like every day. It's turkey burgers, and turkeys and turkey cold cuts. I mean, literally a nice turkey club. Who doesn't love that, honestly? It's delicious. It's just turkey's ubiquitous, so it doesn't feel special. I feel like, and I don't know why we can't do this. We have technology. Why don't we breed bald eagles, like domesticate a certain kind of bald eagle, and then just have it once a year on Thanksgiving? Now, I'm not saying endanger bald eagles. I love the bald eagle. I'm not trying to wipe it out. I'm just saying, like, it's a symbol of America, and we don't even know, what would one taste like? It would be so exotic. So can't we, like, breed, or it's 2010. Can't we, like, Jurassic Park up, like, a domesticated breed of bald eagles that we just eat once a year on Thanksgiving? Imagine a bald eagle on your table. It's majestic. I mean, that would feel like a special occasion time of year. And I had one other thought about the Thanksgiving meal that I wanted to share, which is I've been reading a lot lately about how everybody overeats on Thanksgiving. And it seems to be like a big growing concern that like, oh, it's so unhealthy this once a year we all agree to like pig out, and it's all these like rich, savory foods, and everybody just overdoes it and then zonks out into a coma. And in fact, there's an article I wanted to talk about from Consumer Reports. It's in the Washington Post, and it's called, here's the headline, "Thanksgiving can be deadly if you overdo it." And it's actually saying that if you already have a weak heart and then you eat a huge meal, because so much blood is being refocused on digesting the meal, you're actually putting yourself at like this huge risk for a heart attack. But it's only for people who are already in danger of having a heart attack. So the headline makes it sound like anybody, like a perfectly healthy person, could sit down and eat Thanksgiving and then like their stomach explodes. And it's actually just if you already have like heart problems, you shouldn't like gorge yourself on like a huge meal, which seems obvious to me. Anyway, they had this whole like scare article, like, don't eat too much on Thanksgiving or you're gonna die. And then they had some tips at the end for like how to survive Thanksgiving, I guess. And the first one is skip the dessert or at least go easy on it. Fruit is preferable. And it's like, well, of course fruit is better than eating like pie and cake with ice cream and butter and cheese on top. But like, I mean, are you un-American? No pumpkin pie on Thanksgiving? Because, like, well, my heart might explode. I better not. I mean, it's one piece. They cut pumpkin pie pieces thin. If you're otherwise a healthy person, not that I'm saying I'm otherwise a healthy person, but I'm saying if you, the person reading this article, are otherwise a very healthy person, one piece of pumpkin pie is hardly going to kill you, and you're celebrating, it's festive, you're celebrating a holiday. I mean, I forgot Consumer Reports hates America. The other tip I wanted to talk about, they say limit alcohol intake to 1 glass of wine and drink at least 1 full glass of water. I mean, what kind of weenies? Like, I mean, is everybody who reads Consumer Reports like a ballerina? Like, if you have 1 glass of wine with a big meal, you need to have a glass of water afterwards or, like, recover? Like, oh, I better not. I had that 1 glass of wine. I'm going to be wasted for the next weekend. It's a glass of wine. If you have 2 or 3, don't maybe drive right away. And this is if you're bone thin and frail and alcohol goes right to your head, because most of us can have, like, 2 glasses of wine and steer a car around. But I'm saying, don't drink and drive. That's not the point of this video. The point of this video is to say, that is dumb. And then, like, that's taking crazy extra precautions, like a little bit of alcohol is, like, potentially going to kill a normal, healthy person, which is not. It's just totally creating scare tactics so that headline will grab you and make you read it, which I did. And I think that I figured out the reason that people eat too much on Thanksgiving, and it's not just because Thanksgiving is delicious, although it is. But I think we've created a potato imbalance that is throwing off the whole meal. Think about it. When you're used to a big meal, you have like a serving of meat, a serving of potato, and then a serving of vegetable. And that's like, you know, we're used to, it's balanced. But on Thanksgiving, we have 2 kinds of potatoes. You get the mashed potatoes and you get the sweet potatoes. And it would make sense if you like had half portions of each so it combines to 1 potato portion, but we don't. You take a full portion of mashed and a full portion of sweet potato, but then to fill out the rest of the plate, you have to take more of all the other foods than you would to balance it out, because you don't just want to have a whole plate of potatoes. It makes you look like some sort of weird potato freak. So you want potatoes, and then you have to take enough turkey to balance it out, and then you have to take enough stuffing, and then you have to take enough green beans, or whatever your vegetable choice is, lime jello, I guess, which some people have. You know, you have to balance everything out on the plate, and that means you're taking like 1.5 portions of all your foods. So that would be my suggestion, is if you are concerned about eating too much on Thanksgiving, maybe half of each potato to combine to 1 serving of what you'd like for your potatoes. I think that might work. Give it a try. Let me know in the comments if it works. And we'll go back tomorrow. I'll pick some entertainment topic or something, so we won't do any more like meal reviews for a while. But I thought it's Thanksgiving, and it would be time for a little break. So I hope everyone has a great Turkey Day, and I will see you back here tomorrow for another episode of LonsTV.